Alright, so I figured you'd get a kick out of this. But I don't know if you remember this generator. There's that generator that you gave me that you had, what did you do? You busted something off or something like that. Yeah, I think you busted it off. You know, something was missing here. And I ended up welding on that bolt right there, which turns out to be like a 3/4 bolt. So I have that Furman, but I don't know if the Furman is, obviously to push a compressor you need some wattage. So I have this other one that, that I bought. It was a 2-stroke one. It was a little tailgater from Harbor Freight, a little 63cc 2-stroke engine. I don't remember if this is 4-stroke or 2-stroke. I'm running 2-stroke fuel in it right now because what I had done originally is that one was obviously missing the gas tank. So I ended up taking the gas tank from this one. I just took the hose and I pulled it off the carb or off the off the carburetor, and then I plugged it into that carburetor, and so I just kind of had them next to each other, and it runs, but I gotta clean the carburetor because it'll run, and then dies. But then obviously to push this, I mean, that's a little tiny fucking generator. That's not really meant to be pushing this, and it will though. It will push it for a little bit until the funkiness in the carburetor, because it's probably, I haven't run that in years, and so it's probably all gummed up in there. So it starts to bog down, and this thing is really like, you can hear the compressor. I'm like, oh fuck. So I was like, I wonder if this thing runs. I wonder if the coils are still energized to where it will then put out power, or am I going to have to excite them? And again, I haven't ran this thing in like 3-4 years or something like that. I think, I don't know, since that last video that I sent you. So I again, I'm running 2-stroke fuel in it because I don't know if it's 2-stroke or 4-stroke. But the cool thing is that it runs this compressor no problem. So let me show you here. So put it to the on. The fuel is on. I should have shut that off, but you can see it's leaking right there. But anyways. Thought it was working. Hold on. Prior to it, hold on a second. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing fired up. Damn, stay on there. And if you know anything about, compressors, that as it fills up with pressure, it works harder because it's obviously that piston is working against the pressure that's inside the tank. So usually when the tank's empty, it doesn't pull that much amperage. But as it continues to fill up, it has to really push that air in there, and compress it in there. It's gonna start pulling more juice, and so that thing, no problem. And so that's the other thing, is that sometimes you can start the compressor. If you start it at 0 and have the momentum running, it usually will then continue running, but if you try to start it when you've already got pressure, like midway, basically, let's say you got 80-90 pounds of pressure, so you're starting it from a dead stop with no momentum, sometimes it doesn't do it, and sometimes it's like, but no, that thing, I almost had it was almost all the way full, so that should have been really tough, but it fucking fired that thing up no problem. So kind of cool. That really caught me off guard. I've had that thing sitting in there for years, and because I need to take this and I need to go do some stuff with it. I'm like, fuck, I need to I can't run an extension cord that's, you know, fucking a half a mile long. So I was going to take the generator, but the Furman, the pull handle broke on it, and I don't think that the Furman is actually strong enough to power this. I think that it is just a little bit underpowered. It's 80 cc. This is a 98 cc. So I believe that the 18 cc's more is what, you know, it's what does it. So it's good to know, because that was impressive. You know, if it can run that compressor, then, you know, it can run some shit there. So, and yeah.